1, 2, 3, 4. Shot through the heart in your two-ring, darling. You give love a bad name.
It's a gold coast.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned.
G'day viewers, today's podcast I bring you the return of Jodi Brown and introduce to you a new guy, Philip Rice. They're both from Buzzword hosting, website and development, and they're just good mates. We have a good laugh about everything. Hang tight. Thanks for tuning in once again. Subscribe on iTunes, do all that good stuff. In this one we learn a lot about, I don't know, everything. Have a listen. Thanks. Over and out. Ow! Test. Yeah?
Yep.
The boys.
Yeah.
The Buzzword boys. What'd you say today? Brown Rice.
Brown rice. That's how we roll.
Philip Rice, Jodi Brown. How are you, champions?
Yeah, good man.
Yeah?
Drew, so good.
Come over here, mate. Good to see you again. I dragged you in here because I just wanted to see your faces again. Jodi Brown, Philip Rice. How are you, boys?
Drew Crock. Good to see you,
Good,
mate.
Croc, it's a
Come here,
pleasure.
mate.
You're magnificent.
How you feeling today?
Awesome.
Yeah, very
Yeah?
good.
Yeah.
You know, I was having a laugh with myself today about. I wanted to ask you guys what you thought because you have Buzzwords hosting, how and Print Monster. You know, Print Monster. Well, I'm new to the sign business. Okay, I never talk about this actually on this show about the business I'm in day to day.
Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, well, no one even knows the name, but I don't even want to reveal it, to be honest. But, well, I don't know
You've got to
why
stay
either.
mysterious.
Yeah.
You're an enigma.
What'd you call me? No. No, but what I'm finding funny, and I thought you guys would have exactly the same experience, is this. I've got an idea. Let's pretend it's a website. Boys, I've got a website. Can you build it for me? And can you just make it look good? Like, you know, to me, that's the number one peeve in this place, is where people don't have a visual idea of what they want. And it really upsets me. Like,
So what I'm hearing from you is that you've got a website and you just want it to look pretty. Is that right?
yeah, like, or there's, and that could take hours. You know, when someone says, I've got an idea for something, and I guess they think of a sign shop, a website place, a print place to give them the answer. But that freaks me out because I'm the type of person who knows exactly what I want.
Yep.
And I couldn't actually handle someone else designing something for me because I know it's not going to be what I like.
Yeah, so it depends on the person. We were talking about this yesterday with showing people different types of websites, giving them 5 examples. Go and find us 5 sites that you like, 5 sites that you don't like, and tell us why. But then he puts a good example that they'll come back and they like this, they like that, but they all got pink in them. They like pink. It's got nothing to do with the layout, nothing to do with.
Right, they'll say something way up from the side that you don't get.
Yeah, so what you're trying to find out in that example, when it's, go show me a few websites that you like the look of, it's to get an idea of layout and things like that. And invariably what you find is that example that Jodi said. Somebody might come back with 5 examples. The examples they're showing you they're based on they've got a pretty colour in them. And that, it's a really frustrating thing actually, and it's definitely a barrier and a roadblock in getting past that first stage, that design stage and the layout stage of whether, regardless of if it's printing or a website or a sign.
Yeah.
In your case, yeah.
Because you don't know what is important to people.
Correct.
And design is so subjective.
Yeah. And it takes hours. Like things like fonts. I'm going to get right into it. Things like just fonts.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Where people just say, oh, you choose me a good font. And then you do. And, of course, you could spend an hour trying to find the right font.
I want one with more flair.
Yeah. It just doesn't grab me. And then you're like, you don't understand the hours it took me at home in bed too at 10 o'clock going, you start to play with designs, don't you, in your own time.
He does, I don't like design. I'm not creative in that way.
Right.
So, yeah, that's not me.
Right, well, you're lucky.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of get... I don't want to, but I fall into it and go, I know what this kind of needs, but I don't want to tell anyone that I have an idea for it, because you just, bang, you go deep.
So what I'm hearing you say is we can send all our designs to you because you love doing it.
No, well, that's the thing. I would actually think that I feel like I'm all right. I make all these band posters here, and I've had the eye. I like what like I just said, I like what I do and I don't like. But when I return it to a customer, if they don't like it, geez, I get the shits. Like I do.
Oh, do you get
like
are you precious about it?
Oh, big time.
Oh, yeah, so you got to get past that.
Yeah, I can't get flexible. I'm
You let that shit go, man.
Yeah. Oh, they want to change the font to that. Really? You that kind of person?
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
in our business, in Print Monster and Buzzword, we have designers, and it's for that reason exactly. So I'm very much like you. There's some people that you can design something for, and it just the first time they see it, it's perfect. There's others that you just can't.
Let's acknowledge it. The thing keeps stopping. It stops recording.
The elephant in the room.
You know what happens in this print shop is that there's machines
Not
down there
podcasts,
that
apparently.
are $30,000. Like, if the power cuts out, the job finishes. So we've done jobs for a big stage, a big place up there, and then the print is 10 meters long. Think about all that ink, 1,200. Takes hours, like 4 hours, to print these 10-meter long sign banners. The power tripped one day all week, and it could get to the 9-hour or 9-meter mark and stop. But the big machines down there don't have a memory. No one. It's 2016. They put a man on the moon in '69, and no one's designed a machine that will go, oh, hang on, we'll just take off from here because the power tripped off.
Or an electricity grid that won't keep tripping out on you.
Yeah.
That would also be good.
So whatever we were talking about before, the recording stopped on this Mac, which never happens.
Obviously.
So what happens in your world? I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
We'll have to start again every time if this happens.
That's what she said.
Oh, mate.
Just relax, Drew. Relax. Can't
Well, I started off, I thought, we have similarities, okay? Print Monster.
We're all three good-looking guys, for starters.
For a start.
Oh, that's awkward. This has just become weird.
I was better looking until you broke my nose, Jodi.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I can't wear sunnies now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, they sit differently on my nose.
That's awesome.
I wonder if I'll ever get it fixed.
Nah.
You'll see me one day with a brand new nose, like a who's got a good nose? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. How old are you guys?
37?
All right.
40s, early 40s.
Oh, come on.
43.
42. Me too. So 1972.
Yeah, that's it.
We're turning 44 this year.
Oh, crap.
Isn't that great?
Oh, no, yeah, that's friggin' awesome.
40 plus GST.
I dye my hair, Phil. You got your grey hair's just out.
No, it's cleany.
Yeah, it's cool as. But I'm in the.
Oh, you're saying you dye yours?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be that guy in the cover band that you walk in and go, oh, there's a bunch of old guys on the stage there. You know.
Oh,
Yeah, fair
You've
enough.
got to cover up all this crap. But there's going to be a stage where I kind of just go, who gives a. It's getting, like, every week, more and more grey. It's just taking over.
Yeah, I don't know much about this, but I assume you'll have that awkward grow out phase. Is that what happens?
Yeah?
I've never really dyed my hair, but
Haven't you?
no,
Dude, get on board.
Yeah,
Get on board. That's the only reason I play guitar.
how much shit I'd get if I dyed my hair.
Yeah, a lot. Every day by me, for starters.
You know what? I had a beard. I shaved my beard off recently, but I started dyeing my beard because grey took over my beard. And
yeah.
but here's the funny. This is what stopped it. We did a Titan ad, and I dyed it like the day before, and it was this like funny brown, this one piece brown beard hair thing. It looked so stupid. and the Channel 9 director, she pulled me aside afterwards. Go, seriously?
It's time to go. Time to lose
Yeah.
that.
What I have found around that is that my mates are catching up now, which is so satisfying.
Yeah.
When I see guys that I haven't sort of caught up with for a little while, or some of my old Facebook friends, they're all getting grey hair. So
Yeah.
I might have got there a couple of years early, but they're all catching up now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But I find that if I'm in front of... There is something about being a 43-year-old guy still in a Surfers Paradise nightclub playing music to 18-year-old chicks, and you're trying to be, whether it's the print business or a band, you want to get to the top, and there's certain tricks to, and in band stuff, it's like visuals, sound, and these certain sort of factors, and if you ignore one, I just heard a story on the weekend that another band who gets all the gigs, they didn't get booked because all these girls walked in, saw 50-year-old dudes on stage, and went, no, and left. And it burns me up inside, dudes.
So the music career's winding up or cranking up?
No, I'm just thinking about Botox now, and
as long as they make hair dye, you should be right.
They'll invent something. Yeah,
man.
Got to wear hats too. Bald patch coming on.
You're all about the branding, aren't you?
Oh, big time. So that might have actually cut out of the last what we were just talking about. Still recording. How about this? How about this golden era?
We're on fire. Technology, eh?
I think yeah. yeah, that's all that matters.
It couldn't possibly. It'd all be downhill from here anyway. Now we've got something on Facebook.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
We're back again.
See ya.
Tell me a story, please. Help me out.
What do you want to know? Well, we'll tell you anything. We're well-travelled, seasoned.
Actually, you guys have done a lot of training and you climb Mount Warning and tell me some of these other things you've done.
Mount Warning.
That was a long time
ago. You did that once for chumps. We do it 3 times.
Yeah.
No, we have done. Last year earlier this year. Sorry, we did go in the Kokoda Challenge, the Gold Coast one, which was.
I know nothing about it. Tell me about it.
96k straight. We did it in 29 and a half hours.
29 hours. I didn't know it went that long.
Yeah.
So you camp somewhere.
No, you don't camp. You don't stop. Huh? You start at Mudgeeraba and you walk through Bonogan.
The bush,
then all the way round and up over Mount Nathan and hills and through Army Land and back through the Nerang State Forest, and then you finish. But yeah, it's non-stop.
Are you delirious?
Yeah, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff. There's teams of 4, and you got to finish together. So it's pretty. Yeah. So we had 3 dudes. We had Dean Kenway.
Yep.
He was on our team, and Ange Craft. We had a girl as well, and she blew her knee out with 36k to go. And walked, still made it. Wow. Took us an extra 5 hours than what we were hoping for. But it was,
Was it dry?
No, it rained.
Oh, far out.
Yeah. At one point, you're like crawling up mud hills, sliding back down. And because she had a busted knee, she was like screaming in pain, climbing up, and back down, up, back down. It was full on, eh?
Can I ask, did you guys get a bit like antsy? Like, because you'd go through all sorts of emotions.
Yeah.
You'd want to, like, oh, man, we've gotten so far, we just need to finish this, and there's one person, or you get to know all sorts of things about
yourself, really.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't at all upset or disappointed in the person that was injured, because everyone had their shit. Even with as little as 2 kilometres to go, Dean sort of was really hurting his knee. But with 2Ks to go, there's not much to do. But
I was getting sciatic, frigging pinching things, and
we're just walking along. He just fell over at one point.
Truly,
it was full. It was more inspiring to see Ange 36k, pretty much not being able to walk. It was insane, and hills that were like you have poles because it's if you didn't have poles, it'd be incredibly difficult.
I didn't even know it was that long.
Yeah, 96 kilometres, but we mapped it and it was actually longer this year. It was 100.
Yeah, GPS came out at 106, and a few other people said that. So whether we just zigzagged more than everyone else or...
So were you constantly passing people and...
Yeah, both ways. Right. So you'd see the same people. At the beginning, it's kind of crazy because about 3,000 people all kick off at the same time.
More than half didn't finish this year.
Wow.
Weather
and...
It's just really hard.
Do you know the history on it then? Can you... Really teach me? Why?
Well, the Kokoda Trail in Papua New Guinea, the 96k, that was the distance of the trail. And then there was a 39-hour time limit?
No, yeah, so there's a 39-hour time limit that they set on this one. So if you're not finished in 39 hours, you sort of get called in, regardless of where you are. The 39 hours, though,
that's the battalion
was to do with the 39th Battalion, I think it was.
I see.
Yeah.
No, but why is what's the... I honestly know... I didn't have any family in the military that I know of. So what What was the trail about? Like,
it was
why?
the Australians pretty much preventing the Japanese from invading, sort of thing. It was like the key battle of the Pacific in Papua New Guinea.